Creamy shrimp pasta with smoking and grilling with me, AB. Let's get it. Now you guys have seen all of the ingredients. It might look like a lot. I promise you it's not overwhelming. And don't forget this, listen, all of the ingredients with the full list of everything that I use will be down in the description box below. Let's get it. Look, I just got like a medium-high flame, right? Olive oil. I'm gonna start with my onions first. I mean my mushrooms. And I'm gonna give it a little head start along with my onions. Now, I don't know if you guys know about these pans like this. Look, this is one of them non-stick. But it's gonna take me a minute because they say you can use, metal utensils in here. But you know what? This is what I know. So we just gonna start here. I'm gonna go ahead and load up everything and get my garlic together. But I like to put my garlic in last because it's delicate. We don't want to burn it. Come on in and take a look at this right here. Let's take this lid off. And tell me what you guys think about that right there. That right there is nice. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm digging this. Oh man, this pan right here, I'm digging this, y'all. All right, so we starting to get soft, with our mushrooms. Now look, I forgot to tell you guys this, mushrooms is completely optional, you know what I mean? But for me, I'm a mushroom fan. Now, let me go ahead and get my press and let's put a big smile on my face, right? So let's load it up. Only thing about this one here, you can't put a whole lot in here. So I'll go like this. Therapeutic, folks. Let's go ahead and let this, move this around and let it start to release some of its flavors. Now this don't need no whole lot of time. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna do it like this. And I'm liking that. Let me give you guys a pro tip. It's really not a pro tip. I probably should have said this in the beginning. Look, we got pasta, right? So we take our linguine. After you make this and you wanna make it al dente, right? Which I've already done. Then you want to save about a cup or half a cup of the pasta water, right? I'm gonna show you why. So now we got this in here, right? Now I'm gonna go ahead. This is a full cup. I just want to get half of this in here. And we want this to just sweat, pick up the flavors and marry with the garlic, the mushrooms and the onion, right? So we just keep moving this around like this. And I'm gonna raise my heat up just a little bit. Now I'm not worried about burning my garlic. It's boiling right here. This is what you want. I put the lid on again just to get it nice and hot, get everything moving evenly. So check it out. Now we're finna introduce our shrimp, right? I put it all in there. Go in with my paprika. Let's give it that color. I know some of you guys probably saying like, dang, is that regular paprika or is that smoke? You guys can use whichever one. Smoke give it just a little bit of a different flavor. This right here, that was just, the traditional, paprika. We're gonna come with a little bit of these red chili flakes. You know what I mean? Because we gotta have a little bite, right? Now, we got that in there. Now I wanna go ahead and just hit it with a little bit of salt. I like to give it just probably about 2 pinches, and that's cool. If you need any more salt, each individual person can salt their own, their own bowl or plate, right? And then you guys know that I don't do nothing without my Creole kick, right? Hey, I know I'm wrong for this, but take a look at that right there. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just mix this up. This all should take about if it's probably gonna be sitting on top of your onions and your mushrooms, so you probably take about 2 minutes. It's kind of like on steam. But I'm just moving this around, let everything transfer, touch each other. Look at that color, folks. And the ones that need to be down on the bottom, we just put them down like that so they can cook. Then, this is our shrimp. We don't want to overcook it. You know what I mean? Because we all know it can get rubbery, right? I hate to say it, but if I'm gonna pop my collar, this is how I'm gonna pop it. If you guys like mushrooms, this right here, this recipe right here is fire, folks. So I'm gonna say these is ready. We don't want to keep that I don't want to say it's a direct heat, but we want to slow these down from cooking, right? Man, this one right here got my name on it. Anyway, look, now we're gonna start adding our milk. So I'm gonna add just a little bit of milk at a time. And don't forget, when you're cooking, you guys, it's just a little bit at a time, right? If something goes wrong or not right, you can always add, but you can't take it out. You know what I mean? So there we go. It's starting to come up to a boil. I kind of like just backing this down, my heat down just a little bit, because now we're getting ready to put in our cream cheese, right? So, you know what? Let's get it all in here like that before I make a mess. Now we'll start letting this go. Let this melt down, you know, from the heat. And this is gonna be like what we call a thickening agent. And look, we got mozzarella, and this is my favorite right here. Check this out. That's that Asiago. You know what? This is like a level up for me. I love the taste of Asiago. Hey, but more so than I like the taste, I like the name, Asiago. You can see cream cheese working its way down. Now I'm gonna start right here. I'm gonna start adding some of my Parmesan cheese. And then listen, this right here is freshly grated. Instead of buying like the shredded, go ahead and grade your own. Let's just work this in. And this right here, I know you guys can see it right now, how it's starting to form, right? You can look at it with that heat under the bottom. Ah, yeah. This is it right here. Look, a little bit of this mozzarella. Every cheese that I'm using right now has been, you know, I've just shredded it down. I used to make the videos and show you, you know, so you guys could see me doing it. But you know what? We all know. And then, you know what? I guess if you're in a pinch or whatever, you have to. If that's all you have is like shredded, then go ahead and use that. But if you want it to melt right and to be nice and thick, it's best to grade your own. That way you don't have that waxy, filmy, you know, mess that come on pre-shredded. But you can see it starting to, you know, thicken up. And then for me, now we come with that Asiago, folks. Now we just want to keep it moving. Just like this, you can see it starting to thicken up, and that's right. This is nice. I'm looking at the thickness of the sauce. This is cool right here. You want to talk about creamy? And now look, I got my linguine right here, right? It's already been cooked al dente. So I'm just gonna take it and we just start adding some of this, you know, to it just like you see. So we just start getting it like this. Now you can start to see how it works, folks. There's my buddies right there. That's that mushroom. You see where we going with it, folks? Super easy. This whole meal made in about 25 minutes. Let's get some slices. You know what I mean? Because look, we all got to have, hey, just a little bit of that food porn right there. Hey, cue the music. So I'm gonna let you guys use your imagination what type of butter this is, right? And you can see it's nice and creamy. And look, we just gonna come over the top just like this, folks. Ooh, look at that right there. Let me know down in the comment section below, is your mouth watering? If it ain't, let me know that too so I can talk to you and get you some help, man. Because if your mouth ain't watering, right here with me putting this garlic butter on here right now, something wrong, folks.
Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Now I'm not the problem. Man, that's on you, yeah. You've been terrorizing me.
Look at that right there and tell me that ain't no piece of art right there. Look, so now I'm gonna take this. You guys can use parsley or whatever, but for me, I like that green onion. You know what I mean? We just gonna give it a little bit of this color on the top right here just to get everything to pop, you know? Some people say, hey, just for that, but I like to taste the green onion. I'm gonna just keep it real with y'all. As you saw earlier, I like onion. You know, this the part when I tell you it ain't fair. I'm not gonna over talk it, but check this out. I'm getting ready. You know what? Let me get a plate. Let's go ahead and do a taste test. Now you know the whole thing. I don't know what's doing it more for me right now. Is it that this garlic bread right here? Oh yeah. Put a piece of garlic bread here. Let me go ahead and grab these tongs. You know? You know? Hey, so some of you guys, I know y'all thinking right now, you like, hey, I could add all kind of stuff to this. This is true. You can put chicken in here. You know what I mean? You know me. I like to put that Cajun andouille sauces in there. Hey, I'm gonna just leave it like that, but you can see it. Let me get a fork. And again, I'm gonna just say this. Hey, I love my job, folks. Ah, yeah. Cheers, y'all. Hey, I really don't have nothing to say. You see it, I promise you it's fire. And if you guys read any of the other pasta, shrimp, andouille, chicken, whatever I put on this channel, all of them are fire. And I'm gonna tell you the level ups. The level ups is when I put like this Creole kick on there, stuff like that. Now I know everybody don't have it. If you don't, I'll leave it down in the comment section below. It'll be pinned in the #1 comment. You can get some of that. And if you don't have it, you can use any of your old type of like an AP seasoning that you like, for yourself. Hey, with that being said, check this out. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Now, listen, if you're new to my channel, let me just take this time to say, hey, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, smash that subscribe button, and tell everybody out there, check this out. It's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. And with that being said, I got a whole lot of linguine, and shrimp and creaminess to eat, and I'm out. Peace.